Today I want to talk about self-sympathy. I think self-sympathy is like a drug. It's sort of like an addiction. That's the section of people who are like downright pessimists, right? They get out all the wrong notions from everything, that even the good things that are going right for them, they sort of find out everything that could possibly go wrong with that thing. But today what I'm talking about is self-pity, self-sympathy, which is feeling bad for yourself over and over and over and over again, to that extent that you're almost in that negative zone all the freaking time. If people have a problem which they are facing, why don't you just talk to somebody who can solve it? Why don't you ask for help? I mean, self-sympathy for me sort of backs up with a camouflage of sort of like an ego, which comes a pride, a sense of, how can I ask that person, or how can I tell those people that I'm having this problem. And so for me, I think there are like two options every self-sympathizer who wants to get out of this notion should do. Number one, talk to someone. I mean it in every sense. Talk to someone about your problem. Tell them what you're going through. Let them know that this is something that I've been struggling with. What's the harm? I'm not asking you to put it up on Facebook. Just speak your heart out to someone. There has to be someone who wants to help you out. There has to be someone who wants to listen to you. If there's no one, I'll listen to you. Number two, if you don't want to talk to somebody, find a solution. I mean, for God's sake, what you want to do? Just sit down and just cry about the things that are not working for you? I read about a guy today born with no hands, and just to get himself out of that handicap mentality, that disabled mentality, he learned to play the guitar with his feet. The guitar. Can you imagine? I mean, and you cry about boyfriends, and you cry about career, and you cry about parents, and you cry about money. He got no hands. And he's doing it. There are n number of people, there are n number of instances, there are n number of success stories of people who have done it. Whether you agree or you disagree, facts don't change. People have made a living, people have made successful lives from getting themselves out of that self-sympathizing position. And you sit there and just decide to cry about stuff. I used to be that person. Before you think of me as someone who's rude and on the face, I used to be a self-sympathizer. I would cry and I would find out all the things that is wrong with my life. And you know what I did? I attracted losers. I attracted situations which again made me fall into that same trap. And I was miserable and I was self-pitying again. For me, self-sympathizing is for losers. Losers who don't want to do anything, losers who just want to sit there and grab all the sympathy and grab all the attention that they get and they want. That's all they want to do. For me, self-sympathy is for people who enjoy it. They enjoy the attention, they enjoy other people's sad eyes towards them. They just enjoy it. And if you're sitting there self-sympathizing yourself and you're trying to make others feel that you're in pain, let me just tell you, you're an actor. You're acting your way into it. Stop this crap. Other people have done it. Literally people who are born with disabilities, who are born in worst conditions, wanted to get themselves out of that condition so bad, they made the impossible possible. Everybody thought they couldn't do it. They did it. What the heck are you crying about? Why do you want to do? I mean, enough of me yanting and letting you know what to do and what you shouldn't do. The fact of the matter here is that everybody understands what you're doing. You're asking for attention, and there's going to be a time when they run out of the attention. The cup is going to be empty. There wouldn't be any in their pockets to give to you, and they'll be just sitting there wasting their time. Soon enough they'll understand they're wasting their time, and they'll just walk off. If you're self-sympathizing, you're a loser, you're lazy, and you're enjoying it. Don't make others feel that this is some kind of a bad phase you're going through. It's not. You are in charge here. You can take action and you can get yourself out of this. So why aren't you doing it? When I was self-sympathizing, I know what I had to do. Yes, I didn't have the courage to do it. That's one part of it. If you don't have courage to do it, you should have that will to get yourself out of it. Talk to someone who can instill that courage inside of you. Just talk to someone. Watch people who have done it. Read about people who have done it. Meet people who have done it. If you want to make something out of your life, right after watching this video, get your ass up and change that thing which is making you feel pain inside. Change that thing which is making you feel like you're not good enough, which is making you want all that attention, which is making you seek all that help. Either talk to someone about it or do it yourself. End of story.